Murder at the Mayfair Hotel, a Cleopatra Fox mystery, Book 1, written by C.J. Archer, performed by Marian Hussey. Chapter 1. London, December 1899. Moving into a luxury hotel in the world's most dynamic city was just the tonic I needed. If I had to live with relatives I hardly knew, what better place than the Mayfair Hotel? From the look of its magnificent facade, I wouldn't have to worry about bumping into them at every turn. I planted a hand on my hat and tipped my head back to take it all in. Like most old mansions, it was both elegant and imposing, a grande dame that inspired admiration and awe in equal measure. The top of the 5th level appeared to butt against the dense grey clouds, and I counted 7 arches spanning the width of the ground floor. I headed for the central arch, sheltered by a burgundy canopy printed with the hotel's emblem of an M inside a circle. I recognized it from the stationery my aunt used for her infrequent letters. "Miss," said one of the 2 doormen. "Miss, can you hear me?" "I'm sorry, were you speaking to me?" I asked. The doorman regarded me down his nose. "Are you sure you're at the right place?" "Is this the Mayfair Hotel?" "It is." "Then I am at the right place." I frowned. "Why would you think I'm not?" His gaze held mine a moment longer than necessary. He was assessing me, no doubt trying to determine how a young woman alone could afford to stay in a luxury hotel when she wore a black cloak with frayed cuffs and a hat that was at least 2 seasons out of fashion. I did not look away. "Would you like to put down your luggage? I'll have it sent to your room with your trunk." The doorman gave a pointed look at my battered brown leather bag, his mouth turned down in distaste. The bag had belonged to my grandfather. Thinking about him brought tears to my eyes, but I breathed through my sorrow until they disappeared. He may have died 3 years ago, but I'd thought about him a lot this last month. "Miss!" The word came out as an irritated hiss. I clutched the bag tighter. "Thank you, but I'll keep it with me." The doorman signalled to an extraordinarily tall porter, dressed in a smart red jacket and a rimless hat. The porter picked up my trunk and hat box and placed them on a trolley. Another doorman opened the door for him to push it through. I adjusted my grip on my bag and hurried after the porter. I stopped in the foyer, suddenly out of breath, not from the exertion of a few...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?